Okay, so start taking the little rubber cap off of your bleeder nipple if it has it. Get the slave in your hand. Oh, I grabbed the wrong wrench. Give me 1 second. There we go. Mine's a 7mm. This is an FTE. So I'm going to open the bleeder. I'm going to slowly push in the piston. And then I'm going to close the bleeder again before the piston's all the way in. The bleeder's closed right now, letting the piston out. Opening the bleeder again. Slave's fully extended. Bleeder's closed. Opening the bleeder, pushing in the piston. Piston's fully in. Bleeder's closed. Pulling this back out. And you can just feel how much better the slave cylinder feels. When you first pull this out of the transmission, the first 50 or 60% of the travel going in is going to be really, really easy. And that kind of equates to your soft clutch pedal. As you progress here, you feel like it better and better. I'm only going to do this 4 or 5 times here. You just watched it real time. That should be enough to get most, if not all, of the air completely out of your system. So at this point, put the cap back on it. Put it back inside your transmission, go inside the car and just see how it feels. If that doesn't help, you may still have some air in your clutch master cylinder, in which case what I would recommend, with the slave in the transmission still, bolt it on, push the clutch pedal to the floor, let it stay there, which it should do if there's no pressure. Come back under the car, take the slave out of the transmission, do the same process again with the pedal fully depressed. If you do the same 4 or 5 bleeds and you still have issues, then you might have a bad piece of hydraulics somewhere, because those 2 scenarios are basically where all of the air is in a clutch system on an E30 or an E36 BMW. So hopefully that helps you out a little bit. I know I've had some very, very frustrating moments where I've not been able to get these things fully bled, and that's just what's worked really well for me. So your mileage may vary, but figured I'd at least show you guys what I do.